morning.
Good morning. My name is Joanna Szewczewska. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Ida Jóźwiak.
Nice to meet you.
Ms. Alexandra Jarosz. We are very glad that you applied to our company. And maybe at the beginning, could you tell us a few words about you?
Of course. Right now, I'm a mother of two children, two girls. One is 12 and one is 8. I'm also a successful architect, working in various places during my life. And that's my passion, really.
Okay, architecture is your passion.
Yes.
Since you were a child?
Not really, I have to say. It started when I was about 17 in high school. I was observing all those beautiful skyscrapers in New York City, and I was inspired by all those people who had an ambition and created such huge, enormous things that create the whole landscape of New York City.
And you came to Lublin from New York.
Yes.
Can you tell us why?
Because my family comes from here, and I feel very attached to Polish culture, and especially Lublin. That's a very, very nice city, I have to say.
And how long do you live in Lublin?
4 years.
So, do you feel self-confident about making some architecture plans about the city?
Of course, I've been visiting it since early childhood, visiting my grandparents living here, and I was observing the development of the city from the early times after communism and during this modern times, and I'm very inspired by the course of changes.
Do you have any vision of Lublin in the future?
Of course, I would like it to remain, to have the same character as it has right now, but to add a little bit of future to the city, of modern infrastructure, and to make it more convenient for people, of course.
So what do you think is the most valuable in Lublin right now? What would you like to preserve?
Of course, I think it's the old town. It's by far the nicest old town I've ever seen. Yeah, because there's no such thing in New York, I have to say, because there is only modern architecture, not really old things.
Okay. And maybe you can tell us about your biggest success in the field of architecture. You can use your projects that you have, I see.
Yes, I've prepared my portfolio. It contains only a few of my projects, since there has been a lot of them. And it's okay, I can tell you a little bit about each of them. This was my first urban architecture project, and I created for my internship to enroll into the first internship of mine. This is a Facebook trend project, Modern Simplicity. It won the contest actually in California in 2011. And it was implemented in the building of Facebook in the waiting rooms. Yeah, so that's it. It's like mixture between modern plastic materials and traditional dark wood. This is a project of a bus stop that was also implemented, won the contest. I made it with the team from California Urban Landscape Creators, and it went pretty good, went pretty fast.
Well, yeah, that's interesting. It would be probably very nice to see such bus stops in Lublin.
Yeah,
actually.
This is a project in Lublin, actually. That is one of my favorites. That is a school, a very, very good school right now, elementary school. And it was such fun working on that project. And I visited the school recently, and it seems so great, really.
So the project succeeded.
Yeah.
Okay, and which one of these all are you the most proud of?
This one, yeah,
This
this
one.
is a skyscraper in New York City. We had a whole bunch of years, I guess it was like 8 years of work, first 4 years of projects and withdrawals and rejections from many companies, but finally we did it and it's standing right now in New York City.
Yeah, I can see that you've got kind of a lot of different kinds of projects. So that you have buildings, skyscrapers, bus stop, also this church. Do you have any specialization, or you just do everything?
Right now it's urban architecture. As you can see, the bus stops and skyscrapers is all connected with the urban infrastructure, and the chair was like one thing. And as you can see in my CV, I've had a lot of experience in many fields, so that's where it all comes from.
Okay, and according to your CV, you are working now at a personal company, the director at Jaroszałki Design First Aid.
Yes.
Okay. Could you tell us why do you want to quit this job?
Oh, I don't want to quit this job. My husband told me that he wants to take over the company, and he will be a manager, and I would like to try something new, because I have to say that working as a director is not really my passion. That's not doing what I want. I want to try a new challenge, and your offer is can make this come true. It can make this dream come true.
All right. And what do you think is your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness. Oh, I have to say that's probably I'm too good for my children. Sometimes they use me to I can't say no to them, and sometimes it's occupying a lot of my time. But they grow up, so I think it will change. That they will be more independent, and I will be able to say no finally.
Do you prefer working individually or in a group?
In a group.
And don't you lack assertiveness so that you can't say no to your children? Are you able to say no to your collaborators?
I know
to your colleagues?
sometimes it might be a problem, but sometimes it's good, because not being able to say no, people sometimes say yes to me when I'm convincing, and my projects are being implemented. Of course, I can go on some treaties with people, but
What motivates you the most in your work?
seeing the project going further, that's the biggest motivation. And seeing it implemented in the real world, and seeing my previous work. Yeah.
All right. And the last question: what are your financial expectations?
My financial expectations. I don't really have ones. I have my own company, which is my basic money supplier.
All right.
And money is not a problem here.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will let you know in a few days about our decision. And I hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.